All right, baby, we're here in Glasgow having a little wander. I leave tomorrow morning. I just went out and got breakfast, and we're heading back to the hotel to do the podcast. But I wanted to show you this. Look at this. This is maybe the most beautiful building that I've seen on this whole trip. Look at this fucking thing. I've seen castles, man, but it's this building that is beautiful. All right? You'll never guess what it is. Do you know what this is? If you're Australian, this will blow your fucking Australian mind. Hang on, before I tell you what it is, all right? I want to get a better look at it from the other side. Because I've been staring at this building, trying to figure out what it is because it's so beautiful. Made of this old stone. It looks like a castle, man. I'm thinking this must be a palace. This must be a church or a cathedral. Hang on, we're coming up to a much better view of it around here. It spun me out when I saw it, and then even more when I realized what it was. All right. Okay, we're coming up to the best view. Let me just cross this road, and then I'll show you this building. And I'll tell you what it is. Okay, here we go. Look at this. Do you know what it is? Bro, it's a hospital. This is a fucking hospital, man. Look at this thing. How is this a hospital? It's the most gorgeous building ever. And look at this from this side. It gets even more beautiful. All right, through here. See, there's a taxi because it's a fucking hospital. Look at that dude. Could you imagine dying in this? What an honor. What a privilege, man. How is this a hospital? I did that. There's a bunch of tour guides around here, right? And I did the whole sneaky thing of you don't pay for it. You just follow on behind the group. You lag behind a little bit, and you get a free tour at a lowered volume. And the tour guide, who thank God was speaking slowly, was saying that this hospital is where they invented the C-section. The very first cesarean section was done here. And also the Glasgow coma scale, which is used worldwide today. So Glasgow figured out comas, or how to identify severity of comas. I don't know, I only listened to some of it. And look at this cathedral. And coming up next to the cathedral is a beautiful view of a cemetery or a necropolis, right? This is one of the oldest churches in the UK. And then over here, I don't know how well you can see it. It looks beautiful in real life, but this is like a really, really old cemetery. Apparently there's like 40,000 graves. Beautiful. I'm going to have a look in there. I don't think you can film. Well, that was fucking beautiful in there. So old, that place. They had a Bible in there that was printed only a couple years after the very first King James Bible was ever physically printed instead of written out. So someone who could read would read it for like an hour for the people who can't read, and then the sermon would start, which is really cool. There was also like a museum of religion in general that was near there, that just had pretty much every major religion, a bunch of historical artifacts and the history of how they've kind of interacted and been in Scotland. They even had a bunch of Aboriginal art from Australia, which was cool. A bunch of Aboriginal ceremonies they showed off. Now, I have to head back to the hotel because my phone died. But the problem with that is my phone has died. And I'm not exactly sure. I've been gone for like an hour and a half. I've never made it to this bit, but we're really going to test my theory. My theory is, if I've never been there before, I'm going to get lost. But the minute I've been somewhere, I can always walk back just from memory. So we are going to test that theory because, dude, it took me like, I reckon, an hour to walk here. And I have to figure out how to get home by myself. If I really get lost, I can walk into a shop and ask someone to Google it for me. But as I say, dude, half the adventure of traveling and walking around is getting lost. Again, exclusively a big straight white male privilege that I have. But what's the point of privilege if you're not enjoying it? Hey, buddy. Look at this bloke. Okay, that means that I'm going the right way because I remember that dog in that barber shop because he was looking at me as I walked past. So we've at least made one correct turn. I think I just need to go down here and then I'm going to hit the main strip of shops that I was at before, which is, what's it called? I can't remember what it's called, but it's like the main shopping strip. There was some woman that was playing bagpipes for like an hour and I just sat and watched while I did my pages. I just sat on a bench near the bagpipes and wrote my pages. Okay, here's a sign. Alright, well, it doesn't help me at all. I think it's this way. That dog is giving me a lot of faith. High Street Station, that's exactly the direction we want to go. Alright. I think if I just keep going this way, I'm going to hit that busy street. It starts with a G. And we're going to get there. Look at this. What is this? A house? Reckon someone lives there? Might be a shop down the bottom. House up the top? I don't know. I've seen these types of buildings everywhere in Scotland. I didn't see them very much in England, but they seem to be everywhere here. Anyway, the show last night was awesome, right? Really, really great. We actually got like 60-something people in, which was awesome. You know, because I think we were only, like we were thinking like super high estimate would be like 90 to 100. So to get 60, that's a sick achievement. Anyway, What was I saying? Oh yeah, I tried crowd work so many times. Could not understand anyone I talked to. I couldn't even get past their name, dude. I'd be like, what's your name? And they'd be like, I'd be like, what did you say? And they all just laughed at me. They weren't offended, which is good. They knew. They fucking knew that I wasn't going to be able to understand them. Anyway, this does not look familiar. What's this big clock tower off in the distance there? Oh, I think I need to turn right. I think I'm lost. I'm just going to I'm going to follow the sign. Central Station is this way. And I feel like that's where I got off the train to get here. Anyway, I'm trying to get home to my hotel because I got to sit down and record a podcast and upload it. I'm determined to not ask anyone for help. Last words. But yeah, what I'm going to do, head back, do a podcast, have a little relax, edit it, upload it, and then I'll probably go out tonight and see the nightlife. Apparently the live music here is incredible. It's only a Thursday night, so it probably won't be too crazy. But I've got Friday and Saturday in Ireland, which I'm really super excited about. I think Ireland, out of all the places I've been, is the place that I'm most excited to see. So far, I think the place I've enjoyed the most... Oh, man, I gotta say Liverpool. Just because the people are so fun. Alright. This does not look familiar at all. One thing I have not had the chance to do, which I'm a little bit bummed about, is I haven't had the chance to see a football match. Because the season, I think, has only just started. And there hasn't been any games where I've been, or when there has, I'm like leaving the next day. Alright. Yeah, I think I'm really fucking lost. Where the fuck am I, dude? I don't recognize any of this shit at all. I'm hoping that eventually I find the station. The sign said the station was this way. That bridge and clock tower. Where the fuck am I, dude? Alright. If I don't know... Look, if I get to this, like, clock tower thing and the station isn't, like, right next to it, I gotta ask for help. Yeah, I'm lost. What street is this? Oh, okay, street sign. Okay, so I was kind of right. I needed to take a right from where we were walking. So I'm facing this way. Merchant Square sounds very familiar. So we're going to go left, and it's going to be the first right. We're going to go up, and hopefully things will start to look a little bit more familiar around there. Let's find out if my theory is correct. I located the river on the map. There's one big shopping, like city center type street. That's like an open air shopping mall vibe that ends with the river. So I saw the river, so I definitely know that we are going in kind of in the correct direction. It's definitely around here somewhere. feel like I should find it pretty easy now that I'm going roughly that direction. I don't know if you can kind of tell just from the background, but dude, everyone in this city is so small. Everyone's so short, dude. This, out of everywhere that I've been, it's the Scots that have been by far the smallest. I'm a freak here, and I'm really tall in Australia, but in this continent, I am absolutely massive. It's very funny, and everyone just stares. Everyone's just like, what the fuck's going on with that guy's body? Okay. Oh, dude, I think I know where I am. If that's a train station, I know where I am. And I reckon I can get home. That's that tunnel. You can go under there, there's a train station. I was there the other day looking for hair product. Okay. Alright, we're back on. We're feeling less lost, I think. I don't know until I get a bit closer. But I don't know, man. It's looking promising. We'll see. Alright, that is it. That's the right place. That's Central Station. Just down there. Which must mean that this busy street over here is Buchanan Street. It wasn't a G, it was a B. Buchanan. That's what I have been looking for. Now, I've been to Buchanan twice now, so I believe I know how to get home from here. But that is a big test, because it's really easy when you're in a busy place, but where I'm staying, it's not busy at all. And I think I've only taken one route home, and both times it was using maps, so I wasn't really that present. But I think as long as I can get in the general area, there's a fuckload of roadworks happening around there. I reckon I could figure out where the hotel is based on the sound of roadworks. I hope. I don't know. We'll find out. Again, this is what it's all about. But it's raining a little bit. Scottish weather, a bit like Melbourne. It was really cold when I left the hotel, then it got really sunny and I felt like I was getting sunburned. Now it's raining. And I imagine it's going to stop raining in a minute and start getting really hot again. Oh yeah, I know where I am. Okay, I'm definitely going this way. And then... oh, lost me. I'm going this way, and then once I hit the end of this street, I go left. And that's when it's going to be a little bit more dicey. Anyway, you'll probably be able to tell the size of the people behind me. Like, everyone is fucking tiny, dude. It's really funny. I thought the Irish were supposed to be the leprechauns, but does that mean they're even smaller? I don't know. Lost me. Don't know why it keeps losing my face. Anyway, I was going to say, in this city, I have seen some of the most beautiful people I've ever seen. However, I've also seen most of the ugliest people I've ever seen. It's like there's some people that are shockingly beautiful, but there's fucking heaps that are the complete opposite. So you see a hot person, it's like winning the lottery. Like, oh fuck. That's me. All right. Anyway, this is Buchanan Street. So there's lots of buskers around here, and it's like all the shopping and all that. All these old historic buildings. I don't know what these are. I don't know if they're all shops up top or if some of them are housing or what, but it's a very cool space around here. All right, I cheated. There was an Apple store. Went in, charged the phone a little bit and left. But, all right, I have not looked at the maps. I want to see if I can get home. Oh my God, it's raining so much. I can't film in the rain with this camera. It's not waterproof. But I don't know. I promise I won't cheat unless I absolutely have to. All right. I gotta put this away, dude. This is crazy.